Okay, hi everybody, and welcome back to the workshop. It's been a long time, but anyway, let's get into it. I've got what was a piece of about 10 inches long black locust, which was given to me by someone that attended a wood turning demo I did earlier on this year in a little village in Yorkshire. Anyway, so thank you to the guy that gave me that. So what I first did was using a 1/2 inch crown cryo bowl dowel. Just started hogging it out, getting a feel for it, taking my time, and being careful because I can't see a ghost image just where I am in regards to the piece, just working my way around nice and slowly. And I can remember what I did with intimate detail in my mind because that's how I work with my mind, so it's easy to remember the process in its entirety. So yeah, just continuing to work around the outside, removing the bark and getting the initial shape of the pot all squared away. So I just keep stop, start, feel, stop, start, feel, and hopefully everything goes according to plan. So it's a lot of fun, and this is the first time that I'd ever turned some black locust, and yeah, like it a lot. It turned very well. It was nice and dry. It wasn't too hard, and it did smell. It smelled nice. There were some different aromatics coming off, but it was quite a clean, almost a soapy smell to me. So very good. And just start, stop, feel, start, stop, feel. And every time I feel, I'm building up the mental image. What's going on? Is it progressing? Am I getting the shape right? What's the tear out like? Do I need to sharpen the tools? And after I'd got the initial shape and sanding done of the outside, I applied some black paint, Hampshire Sheen Intrinsic Black as a base, and then what I did was sanded that back just to leave some dark shadows underneath the final colour. So that's an important part of the process. When you go to colour, you can add shadows, and then later on you can remove colours and tints to add areas of contrast. So it's a really enjoyable process, and yeah, it's a lot of fun colouring. It's a challenge, but because I did used to be able to see, I've got a memory map, so I know what colours look like, and coming from the motor industry and working with paint, I know what colours are about, and I know how to blend them and feather them, and it's difficult. It's really difficult to do, but hugely satisfying. I do love doing it. A lot of fun. And just whilst you're on, you can like, share, comment and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I'm going to do a lot more videos. I'm doing this. I've edited this on my phone in iMovie, and it's quite, I wouldn't say it's simple to do, but it's quite a good interface and quite intuitive. So after applying the colours and sanding them back to get the tones that I want, I could then seal it and apply some wax to the outside. So I've called this piece Afterburner because I've been listening to a lot of aviation videos, big aviation fan. I listened to a lot of aviation videos, and it ended up being sort of like the jet, the exhaust nozzle on a fighter, a military aircraft. So I've called it Afterburner, and that's why it went with the ruby flame and honey colour scheme on the outside. So I'm hollowing it out now. Used a different couple of tools. I started by just facing it off and drilling a depth hole with I think it was about a 32 mil. Was it the 32 mil or 50 mil bit? Forcing a bit. Can't quite remember, but yeah, remove the centre portion with a forcing a bit, and then faced it up and then started removing material, initially with the Simon Hope 8mm Simon Hope hollowing tool, and then I proceeded to use the Crown Revolution hollowing tool with the heart shape scraping tool. It's worked really well. Just took my time, slowly, catching monkeys, making sure I don't get any catches. Tool rest is set above centre, and the hollowing tip, when angled down, is cutting on centre, and then if you rotate the handle so it's being presented to the wood at about 45 degrees, you shouldn't get any
Hi everyone, bit of a later start today. The weather was shocking this morning, so
you can just work methodically until you get the depth and thickness
a bit of
to the piece that you require.
From, the bug Nicola and I have had. Anywho,
so
I've
lots
been
of fun.
Just slowly and methodically hollowing out
again.
This
Start,
black
stop, feel. Start,
pot,
stop, feel.
And I am using the Crown Revolution hollowing tool.
So it's really weird doing a voiceover like this, but
it's working well.
This is a real-time practice.
To a couple of mil wall thickness here
now. So
probably about a centimetre there.
I love what I do.
So
first time back in the workshop, really turning in
through the bottom,
about
obviously.
2 weeks.
But yeah, having lots of fun.
Nicola
I am enjoying this black locust. First time I've turned it.
Quite a severe.
But yeah, loving it so far. Anyway, I'll speak to you all soon.
With a chesty cough.
Yeah.
And it really did hit us for a couple of weeks. So yeah, by this point now, I should be polishing. Take my time with the whole process. Love to just feel what's going on. I love hearing what's going on, smelling what's going on, because the polish smells different from when you first apply it to then when you've got the heat built up into it and it's bonded to the surface. So the smell does diminish, that pungency, as it flashes off. So there's lots and lots of things to consider when you're turning with no eyesight, but they're all there to help me do what I can as safely as I can. On the outside, I applied some burnishing cream just to make sure that the colour was just evened out any imperfections from the wax that I'd applied, flatted out. It's not like it's a liquid way of just removing any more imperfections and flattening out, and then the finished product of Afterburner just on a little stand I've got. So I hope you've liked that. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. Excuse me. And I shall return with some more videos very soon. So yeah, thank you very much. Bye.